Chester, take 1 minute to introduce the book, and then take 1 minute to introduce the tea, and then the presentation will be made to the head table, please. Chester Higgins, go ahead, please.
Okay. This book, Sacred Nile, is about our history. Our history is not about slavery and colonization. Slavery and colonization is an evil interruption of our history. Africa, the call for Africa to free itself also requires a lot of things, but fundamentally among them is that we require us to see the divinity of ourselves. That we begin to see that our divinity is not prescribed by a European God or an Arab God, but we have our own. And now, since we're talking about women, I'll just say one thing. The ancient Egyptians believed that the creator of everything was a woman. Now, those of you with your phones, if you go to Google the word N-U-T, Egyptian, you will see a picture of her. And how they defined her. Oh, okay. But let me leave you one thought, a visual. They define Nut as the darkness of black space. And she arched over the planet, over the solar poles, not the magnetic pole, in the downward dog position. They knew then that the planet was round. Her arms stretched on the eastern horizon and her feet on the, her arms on the west and her feet on the east. So when the tired sun went to the western horizon for sundown, her arms became the runway, that the sun would enter her runway, enter her body and recharge itself overnight. And in the morning, because her feet are planted on the eastern horizon, she would give birth to the sun that would then activate all existence. So Nut became the image of continuity, the image of mother, the image of regeneration, all of those things. So when we reclaim our African sacredness, that will replace the images and the ideologies of our invaders. Thank you.